Hey. Whoa. All right, that was kind of crazy. I couldn't connect. So I hope you guys are here. I hope we have people here with us. If you're here, go ahead and say hello. Yes, and I saw Denise, you asked me a question if I'm in YouTube as well. I should be. It should be streaming in YouTube right now. It looks like it is. So we're just going to cross our fingers that everything is working well. How are you guys tonight? Oh my gosh, this is going to be a fun event. I hope you guys are ready. I'm going to walk you through some things that it's going to help you make so much sense out of selecting color, I think. So I'm really excited about that, and I would love. Let me get on my Facebook group here on. Let's see how I can do this. All right, I just want to see who's here with us. Okay, so I see we got a couple people. Hopefully when we're all done, I'm going to be able to trim this up and shorten that beginning up for people so that we can launch this, keep this up on Facebook pretty well. Um, Super excited to be here with you guys. So are we ready to go? Who wants to learn about color? What season are you? What season are you? Let's find out. All right, let's see. I think we got this going on now. Hey, Denise. Okay. All right. So we're going to have a lot of fun here tonight, helping you to figure out what the heck does it mean when we say, like, what season are you? How can we tell? And not only that, it's fun to know the colors that you look best on for clothing, but what about your makeup? Especially, we have a lot of beauty consultants on this live stream, or a lot of beauty consultants that will be watching it. And we want to be the best educated to help our customers too. So I have a system that I think is going to help you. Really kind of show you how to select colors really well. And if you are a customer, we want you to stay with us because we're going to kind of be going through a little bit of I guess you can call it a quiz, a little self quiz, where you're going to answer the questions, and then it's going to help determine, are you a summer, a winter, a spring, an autumn? And then based on that and the coloring of your eyes, we're going to be able to customize a look for you that we know will look good on you no matter what. It's kind of crazy, right? So I happen to be a summer. These are looks that were recommended to me because I am a summer. And I've been with Mary Kay for 32 years and never knew if I was wearing the right colors. The only way I knew was if I put them on and I felt good in them. I'm like, okay, that looks kind of good, but it was complete a guess. Anybody else like that? Anybody else just guessing? Guessing what colors should you be wearing? Because yeah, that was me. So we're going to jump in and get going with all this. So this comes from my dear friend Miranda Rains, and you're going to see a little thing at the end here that if you want more info from Miranda, she is a Mary Kay sales director, but her passion is color. It's not only color, but it's helping women look their best with their beautiful body shape, no matter what it is, and helping you to know how to dress for your body shape. She has helped me with so many things. And so I want to give all the credit to her. Between her and some other amazing Mary Kay sales directors, they came up with this little system for us that's going to help you pick out colors that are perfect for yourself. Okay, so let's get going. I'm going to put the slides up because we're going to do some questions. You might want a notebook with you, kind of write some things down, but I think it's going to be really good. And I would love it if you can post comments. Post comments up there on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, we would like to know, hey, Melissa, yes, you are a winter. I can tell you're a winter. All right, well, let's go through though, and let's find how we help our customers, how we help you, and how we can know what Mary Kay colors are going to look best on you. Okay, you ready? Let's go. All right. So first thing when we're talking about color, we need to know your skin undertone. And this really can trip some people up. It tripped me up for a really long time. Some years I thought I was a warm, and then I thought I was neutral. And then I worked with Miranda and I found out I am a cool. And so how can you determine that? Whether you are a really ivory skin tone or a deep bronze, we need to know your undertone. Now, most people are going to be classified as a cool or a warm. There's a very small minority that fall under neutral. We're not going to get into that too much today because it is a small minority. Let's help those of you that are falling under the cools or the warms. And maybe if you think you're a neutral, we're going to be able to help put you in one of the other two buckets. You may be surprised. So I have some little tricks that we can do while we are together here on Facebook or on YouTube. And I hope it's going to help you to figure this out. So let's do the first thing. This is the probably the best way for you to determine it. We're going to check your skin tone by looking at your wrist. Okay, so, and then when you look at your wrist, get a nice, you should be a natural light if you can. Try and see, is your skin more pink with blue veins? If you have blue veins, you're cool. Or is it more of a golden and your veins are going to appear to be a little bit more green? So I'm going to put this slide up nice and big so you can see it a little bit more. And you guys, I am so bad with naming movie stars. I know these are all movie stars on here. I could probably name 3 of them. So I'm not going to say you look like this one because I am so bad with that. See Jane Fonda, she's golden with green veins. I don't know anybody else on here, but they are movie stars on there. So what do you think? Take a look right now. Can you see your wrist? Can you tell if you have blue veins running under there or green veins running under there? That's going to be your first indicator. Some people, it's really easy for them to tell, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm a cool. I can see blue on there. It was a little more difficult for me, but I do have blue veins under there. So if you know what you are, go ahead and mark that down. Now you know. Are you a cool or a warm undertone? Now, if you're still tripped up a little bit, let's go a little further with this and see. When you're wearing jewelry, what color jewelry typically looks best on you? Do you tend to go more towards the silvers? That's a cool undertone, will make silver look beautiful. Or are you more of a warm girl and you're going to wear more gold? Like gold just looks better against your skin. It just feels right. Which are you there? That might help a little bit. Right. So that helped me because I was like, oh, no wonder why I always gravitate towards silver jewelry. I love silver jewelry on me. So that could help a little bit. Okay, let's talk about one more. This is about what happens to you in the sun. This can also help. Typically, people that go out in the sun and burn really easily, like you get out there and you burn. And then when you do tan, a lot of times, like that's me, my burn would turn to a tan. It's much more of a pinker kind of a tan, like a really pretty rosy tan. You may be someone that tans more easily. And if that's the case, you go out in the sun and your skin just starts to darken from the early spring. If you're in Buffalo, and we only get the sun this much. So in Buffalo or Scranton, you're in the sun and your skin just warms up. It just starts to look darker right from spring all the way through the end of summer. And you get a beautiful, yummy golden tan. Your skin looks more golden and just like this beautiful bronze color. You tend to be more of a warm that way. The girls that burn and then have a more of a pinkish tan, you're probably a cool. So those are some different things that you can kind of put in your bucket to figure out, are you warm or are you cool? Which do you think you are? Go ahead and type it in the chat. Let's see. I would love to see all of this. You burn easily, but you get a good tan. So Amanda, your tan might be more of a pinkish tan. I don't know. So I do get a really good tan. I can get really, really dark, but my tan is definitely more of like a pinkish tan when I tan. Okay, so you got warms and cools. All right, you guys, good deal, good deal. All right, now let's see what's next, okay? So now we kind of know warm and cools, right? Okay, here's the next thing. Let's take a look at your hair color. So if you are more of a cool girl, if you type that you are a cool girl and you're looking and just know, we're going to keep your over here. We're looking for blondes, brunettes, grays or silvers. Grays or silvers are usually more cool tones. If you're a warm skin girl and you got blonde, brunette, or red hair, reds tend to go more with the warms. Let's see. Okay. we got you in buckets, right? So we got the cool girls with the blondes, the brunettes, the silver or gray. So now you're looking at this slide. Follow the arrows. If you are a cool girl with blonde hair, your arrow is telling you you are a summer. If you are a cool girl with brunette, we got some more questions here. This is me, right? I'm a cool girl. I'm more brunette. Are my eyes light or are my eyes dark? I have light eyes. My eyes are more, they're blue. They kind of go back and forth. So boom, that puts me at summer. Brunette with dark eyes, they'll put you in the winter. Or if you're a cool girl with gray or silver, boom, winter. Hence Melissa. If you guys know Melissa with her beautiful hair, that puts her as a winter. Okay, so now let's talk about you warm girls. I saw a lot of warm in those comments. If you're a warm girl and you have blonde hair, all right, and typically or brunette or red, okay? If you have light eyes, you're a spring. If you're blonde, brunette, or red hair and you have dark eyes, we're going to put you in the autumns. Okay. So if you are warm and you have blonde, brunette, or red hair and you have light eyes, you're going to be a spring. If you are warm and you have blonde, brunette, or red hair, we're going to put you in the autumn. Okay. So this is a very rough, just a fun, simple way to let you know what is your season. So let's look at this whole thing again. Okay. So we got the cool tones with the hair colors. Okay. Blonde, you're a summer. Cool tone, brunette. If you have light eyes, you're going to be a summer. Brunette, dark eyes, we're going to put you in the winters. If you are gray or silver, you're going to go in the winter bucket. Okay, now our warm skin tone girls, again, blonde, brunettes, or reds. If you have light eyes, we're going to put you with the springs generally. And if you have darker eyes, we're going to put you with the autumns. Okay, so hopefully that helps you and you know where you fall in the seasons. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Once you know your season, what are the colors that would look best? This is just something I pulled off of the internet. It was just a very easy, again, I do know Julia Roberts and Jennifer Aniston. I know them. I'm so bad with movie stars. Okay, so let's look at these. These are generally, when you think of what does that mean? Spring, summer, winter, fall, spring, summer, winter, autumn. The best way I can describe it is when you think of right now, we are in autumn up in the Northeast, right? We have very, very vivid oranges and reds and warm goldens and like really deep, deep, deep mossy greens. Like just think of nature. What does it look like out in nature? Those are autumn's colors. So if you happen to be an autumn girl, those are the kind of colors that are going to look best on you. They're going to make you look your ultimate best when you're wearing them. And you can see the autumn colors surrounding Julia Roberts down there. Is that Julia Roberts? No, maybe that's not. I don't know who it is. I don't know. All right. So we got that down there. I'm sure you're all correcting me. I can't see all the comments as they come in right away because of the way I'm streaming this, but it's so funny. Okay. So now let's look at the winters over here. When we're thinking of winter, we're crisp, right? Crisp, cool. It's cold, like the icy blues, the really pretty purples. So think about that when you're looking out in the winter. You can see like the berries, like the bright berries on the holly trees, things like that. So you're going to get those kind of deep pinks, the purples, the blues, the icy blues. Okay, here's the summer. This is me. So in the summertime, not as much. So there's a lot of color, but it's kind of drenched and a little bit more muted colors. So hence the raspberries and the turquoise blues and the watercolors a little bit softer versus the spring. And I know I'm doing this all over the place, but spring, vibrant spring, right? When spring comes to the area where we live, where we have 4 very distinct seasons, the colors are so bright because there's a lot of rain and saturation and things are just bursting from the ground. And so we see very bright, like think tulips, bright, bright reds and oranges and yellows, the canary yellows that come out, and those bright, beautiful greens and the lemony yellow greens that are there. The earth is all moist and coming fresh. It's all there after the melt of the snow. So you can see the deep browns and the rich tones in there. So that's how we tell when we're classifying spring, summer, winter, fall. If you can just think of what's out in nature, and normally it can kind of make a little bit more sense, right? Like we look at autumns, there's the pumpkins and the oranges, right? All of that. So I hope that helps a lot. Does that give you some help on what to know about your clothing colors? Don't worry, we're going to have a resource for you. So I do have a resource. You don't have to remember all this. I'm going to give you a resource, I promise. Okay, so now we have this. So what do we do with our makeup colors? Now that we know we are a spring, summer, winter, fall, we have some type of a understanding of what that means, what kind of color palettes that would entail. We can now look at what we recommend for Mary Kay. And here's the beautiful thing, you guys. When you're working with an independent beauty consultant, you might still be a little iffy on like, I'm thinking that I'm this, but I'm not sure. You can jump on a Zoom with your consultant. If she is not really like feeling real strong in this yet, because she's still learning it too, I'll do it with her so the three of us can get on and I can help you till we can make sense of it and make sure like, do you feel like we got you in the right classification? And then once we have that, we have this beautiful sheet that we can send to you. This is summer. This is me. Okay. So these are my colors that I pulled up for you. You can see my shirt right there. It's right here on the color palette. These are the clothing choices that I know that if I grab clothing that is of these colors, they're going to look right on me. They're going to make me look my absolute best. Right. So now what about the Mary Kay colors? We have so many. And let me tell you, as a Mary Kay consultant, I can just go to my inventory and pull out anything, which is what I have done. Like I'm just like trying everything. I got every sample opened up. I don't need to do that much anymore. I know that there are go-to colors now that I can just grab and they're going to look right on me. Nothing's going to look off. And I also know that when I'm using any of these colors on this page, they all go together. They all have a certain harmony because they all fall in those summer range colors. Now, here's the thing. Undertones to colors can throw them off. So what I love about this, because this was created by Miranda for us, along with some top Mary Kay sales directors that are so good with color, that we know these are right. If I just took my summer color palette and I went into like one of those name brand stores and said, I want to get some eyeshadows and lipsticks that fall along this color palette, it's really hard to do because you're not going to really be able to, unless you're a color master, you may not be able to tell the undertones to the color. It might look right in the packaging, but then you go to put it on, you're like, something's off. So I'm just saying that if you really want colors that are look great on you, this is a no fool plan, and you really should work with your consultants because we can fill up beautiful palettes for you with all of these colors. And if you're a color girl, you can just keep adding to them, right? Okay, so this is one tool we're going to be able to offer you when you let your consultant know. Are you a spring, summer, winter, fall, right? Here's another thing. I love this. We're going to be able to give you a really good deal on this. Okay. So here is the deal. I'm not going to price it for you. Your consultant can, but we're going to be able to send you this build your own look paper. Okay. So this is build your own summer look. These are my colors for being a summer. And what we will have you do is take a palette, one of our custom palettes, and you can build your own dream color look using this palette. And we are going to offer you 10% off when you do the whole complete thing. And this is what it means. You're going to fill a palette and you're also going to get a lipstick, a lip liner, or a lip gloss. Okay, so you're going to get your pick. You can get both too, but this is what you got to fill the whole thing. You're going to pick 3 to 6 eyeshadows from your sheet. Okay, so 3 to 6. You're going to take 1 or 2 cheek colors. And we're going to be able to pop them right in this palette for you. So you have a beautiful palette. Then you're going to go ahead and pick your lipstick. What lipstick do you want? Here's what I like to do. I like to grab a neutral one that just looks good every day. And then I like one that's a little brighter with a little more of a pop to it. So I like to take two. But you're going to pick your lipstick, and then you're going to pick either a lip gloss to go with it or a lip liner. And when you fill that palette, you're going to be able to get 10% off, and you're going to know it's your look. Like, this is going to look good on you no matter what. Now, she'll help you to make sure we get like a nice neutral base color, a little bit something darker for the crease. So she'll help you if you don't know how to pick it all out, but we can do that for you. All right. So you're going to get this also. This is another little tool we're going to give you. And then let me show you one more thing we're going to give you for being on here tonight. We're going to be able to take your look for you. If you don't know, if you're just completely confused and you're like, oh my gosh, this is even too overwhelming for me. This is too much. Okay, let us help you even more. Okay. We can just put the whole thing together for you like this. So when you let her know you're a spring, summer, winter, fall, and tell her your eye color, so you got to tell her both, we're going to be able to send you a page that's going to tell you, here I am, summer look, summer girl, blue eyes. Here's my palette. Here's my eyeliner I can use, my lip liner, my lipstick, lip gloss, and it is a look that is going to look good everywhere I go, no matter what. And I have a lot of creativity because look at all the eyeshadows. I don't wear 6 eyeshadows at once, but I do like to switch it up every once in a while. Super fun, right? So this is how this goes. All right. So, and you can talk to her about pricing. You can go on marykay.com to look at pricing. You can do all kinds of things with it. Now, if you want to try these on before, you certainly can. Did you know that we have an app that we're going to do next? Are we doing it next week? I got to look at what we're doing. I think next week is when we're doing it. We have an app that you guys can put on your phone. All right. And it's super fun. It's called the Mirror Me app. It's by Mary Kay. It's absolutely free. And once you have all these looks, these colors, you can go ahead and pick them all in the Mirror Me app. It's going to put them all on your face. And you can turn your face, you can talk, you can look up, you can look down, and the colors stay right where they're supposed to be. It looks like a real makeover. And you're going to be able to see, are these colors really going to look good on me? You're going to be able to tell right from your phone. So that's called Mirror Me. So have fun with that. We're going to dig into it a little bit more next week to play around with color. But this is how we can help you to pick out the perfect color right from the comfort of your own home. You're just going to go through the steps. So let's do this. This is how you're going to get personalized color selection. All the sheets that we told you about, you got to figure out your undertone in your season, contact your beauty consultant, let her know your eye color also, and then watch for a text with all the pictures, or maybe she'll send them to you as attachments in your email. Consultants, all of these tools are there for you in the Boards app. So you can go there, find the folder, you'll find all the tools, you're going to match them up to your customer. It's going to be beautiful. So I know you're going to have fun with it. And here's another little thing that I want to add. This is Miranda Rains, you guys. She is beautiful. She is a pageant girl from down south. She's from Texas, has the most beautiful accent. She is a master at this. This is her passion. And if you want to dig in a little bit more to find out about her, you can go to mirandarains.com, and she does offer 1-hour consultations. I believe they're $65, and you can sign up right on her webpage. And she will go through and she will really dig in and help you find your season. She will tell you what Mary Kay colors look good and then send you back to your consultant to purchase them. She has helped me with my body shape. She looks at your body shape and says, these are the kind of styles that would look best on you. She's helped me with my closet. We went into my closet and I would hold up a shirt and she would say, nope, put it in the blessing bag. It's not going to look your best. Now, she's super fun because what I love about Miranda is she just wants you to look and feel good in your clothes. And you can fight for something if you want to get into the whole closet thing with her. She doesn't make you throw anything out, but she does tell you what will make you look and feel your best in certain clothing. Super fun to work with her. It's a great Christmas gift for someone. If you ever think about that, she just does it all virtually. But I did want to give her credit for everything that we just did today. She put a lot of time and energy into this to make it simple for our guests to learn the basics of color and season selection, and for our consultants to learn how to do it as well. So I hope it's been a really big benefit to you. This whole um, this whole fun event about selecting colors. I love that I don't have to think about my colors anymore. I just love it. I can just take my little palette with me to the store and find clothing in there. And then my makeup colors, super easy. They're just all done. So if you have any questions or comments, please put them on. You can put them right underneath this post. I would love to be able to answer anything I can. And when we're all done, I'll go back and go through the comments and kind of answer any questions that you might have. Your consultant will probably be messaging me too, because if you're telling her, this is my season, this is my eye color, she may have questions, so I can help her as well. But I will also direct her to where all those fun tools are. We would love to get those in your hands so that you have the power of knowing what to buy, what will look good on you, what should you have in your palette. We would love to help you with all that. So 10% off if you complete your custom palette. So many options for color with Mary Kay. So many ways that we can put them in big palettes, small palettes, little palettes, mix and match. So have some fun with all of that. You can get on marykay.com to play around with all that, and the mobile app. You're gonna have fun putting your looks on there, I'm sure, tonight. So I hope this helps. Anybody, I'm gonna jump on right now. Let's see. Okay. All right, I got it. You guys like it. Okay, yeah. Oh, Robin, I knew someone's going to get into this with the hair dye. I know that complicates things. I got to work one-on-one with someone when they have hair dye, because it is your natural color can throw it off a little bit, but we'll figure it out, girl. All right, everybody, have a beautiful night. We'll see you tomorrow. Come and join us for Starbucks night. Come and join us. You get a free gift card, Starbucks gift card. Ask your consultant about it. You should see the post in the Beautiful You group. 30 minutes, 7 to 7:30. Great training for your consultant. Great opportunity for you to get a Starbucks gift card, help us with our training, and maybe either give you a little side hustle to make some extra cash, or maybe you can let us know about someone that you think would be great at this. We would love to work with anybody and help them build their own Mary Kay business. So we could use you tomorrow night just as an ear. So hopefully you'll join us. Have a great night, you guys. Okay. We'll see y'all later.